Hey, this is Brad over here at Summit Toyota taking a look at a 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD 4x4 with the off-road package. And we're going to take a look at what that off-road really means here on the inside of the vehicle with the controls. So here we are, moving on to the inside here. I've got my keys in my pocket, and all I need to do is come over here and start the engine with my foot on the brake. You're going to feel the brake pressurize if it needs to. Everything's coming on here. There's a brand new Tacoma. Okay. And part of the area that we want to focus on here are these controls here for the off-road package. So I can get it to focus here. You can see there's an MTS button on the left and a crawl button on the right. And you got a dial in between with 5 different settings. Okay, so you have a multi-informational display right here in the center, and if I just come up here and I press one of these, like the MTS button, it's going to say shift to 4 low. Okay, so while I can do that, shift into 4 low, I want to actually put it in neutral first. And then I come over here to the dial and push in on the dial and switch it from 2-wheel drive to 4 high to 4 low. And now it's in 4 low. Okay? So now when I go to, and you can see the 4 low up here in the tachometer area there. You see I'm in 4-wheel drive, but it's actually 4 low, additionally 4 low. My traction control is off. And I'm going to go up here and check out the MTS. Okay, is this really on? Let me press this. And it pops up in the multi-informational display as being mud and sand on the first setting. So if I want to change that from mud and sand to something else on that dial, I just change that dial here with my hand. And look in the multi-informational display, and it's going to say mogul or rock and dirt, and you can see the dial changing here in the multi-informational display, or rock. I'm going to switch it back. Dirt, rock and dirt, mogul, loose rock, all the way down be mud and sand. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it here in mud and sand, and I'm in neutral, right? And then I'm going to shift it down to drive when I'm ready to go from there. And there I am. Okay, so now I am in mud and sand mode in 4 low, and there's how it creeps. Okay, if I want to change that again, up to the dial, and I'm going to change that to something a little more stringent, from loose rock all the way up to rock. And you can see the picture there, that's designed for bouldering essentially. So on the rock mode, I'm still in drive now with the MTS button pressed, and I'm going to give it some gas and feel what that's like. Now that's going to crawl a lot slower than the first setting, so I can put it in reverse here, do the same thing. This mode will operate in either drive or reverse. Okay, so that's it for the MTS button. Let's check out what happens when we go to the crawl mode. Okay, so I'm going to just decide, okay, I want to put it in the crawl mode. So I press crawl, and what's it say? Crawl not available. It says select 4L and shift to drive or reverse position. Well, I'm in park right now. If I put it into drive and I come up and I press the crawl button, it's going to go to low, medium, or high. And actually we have low, we have, and we're activating and deactivating here, but we have low and low medium, and then medium high, and then ultimately high. And I'm just changing that on the dial right there in the crawl mode. Okay, so that's how it works. Simple as that. Reverse as well, works the same way. It's moving real slow, just crawling, really creeping here. As you can feel, as you may or may not be able to tell just by my distance. I mean, I'm just barely creeping here. And that's for going ultra slow and really letting those wheels do what they need to do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut that crawl mode off. And I'm doing that by going in drive or reverse, and I can shut that on or off. So there, I just shut it off, crawl's been deactivated. But keep in mind, I'm still in gear here. That's how it has to be, okay? I want to go back and just make sure I'm off of everything. Then you can look here, I'm still in 4 low, but I'm out of the MTS mode, I'm out of the crawl mode, and but I am in 4 low. So I want to go back to regular driving, say on the street. I'm in 4 low, push in, and then I'm going to switch to 4 high, and then all the way over to 2-wheel drive. And now the 4-wheel drive has been engaged. And I'll look back up here on my multi-informational display and my tachometer area there, and all you see is that my seatbelt's not on. That's because I'm just here in a parking lot. But all the other lights are off, and I'm in 2-wheel drive. I'm in neutral. Go ahead and put that in drive. And that's it. I'm ready to drive on the street. So that's it. You can ultimately feel a very big difference in the way the vehicle handles then, of course. But fun stuff. To have that kind of capability on a nimble truck like this earns it quite a few points. So again, this is Brad at Summit Toyota, taking a look at the off-road capabilities, the buttons and such, on 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD 4x4. Thanks for watching.